is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. In this episode, I'd like to prepare you for this upcoming first Sunday of Lent. As we go through the readings, and from the first reading, it talks about the rainbow. I don't know about you, but I love looking at rainbow, especially this past year. I've seen double rainbows. I don't know if you've seen double rainbows in your life. And many people do not know the story behind the rainbow. Okay, it has to do with when God asked Noah to build an ark to save his family and also creatures because he would send a flood. Okay, so after the flood, God said that he would make a covenant to Noah. That he would not send a flood to destroy all flesh again. And the sign of that covenant is the rainbow. Okay. Now, what's the significance of the flood with regards to Lent? Okay. The flood signifies our baptism. Okay. In Romans chapter 6, verse 4, where it says there, "We were buried therefore with him by baptism into death, so that as Christ was raised from the dead, by the glory of the Father, we too might walk in newness of life." Okay, and so St. Paul is alluding here to the liturgy of baptism, where the recipient is submerged in water as a body is buried in a grave, only to rise again to a new life with God. Okay, so the old man dies and in the water, and the new man rises out of the water. And as you know, in baptism, we make these promises and we renew that baptism during Easter Vigil. But it's good to renew our baptism every day. And the promise of our baptism is really saying no to sin and saying yes to God. Okay, I know when we were baptized, especially when we were baptized as a baby, it was our parents and our godparents who made those promises in behalf of us. But as we've come of age, we need to renew that baptism, the promise of that baptism by ourselves. Okay, and so I hope that this episode really helped you, prepare you in this coming first Sunday of Lent. Be a living saint. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust.